It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Can you take a Ragavan over a Mox Jet? I don't think I can. I want to, though. Ragavan's fucking fierce. Maybe we can take the Mox Jet and wheel the Gonti. The Gonti's the only black card, though. It probably won't wheel. Yeah, I think we're just taking the Mox Jet, but man. Oh, we've got a fucking Stip. We've got a Stip in the queue. That's a good reminder. Yorion 60-card value sludge. Okay. So things to blink are great. 60 cards is hard. Let me put it in the stream title. Or not stream title, the overlay. Glad someone asked about a Stip and reminded me that we had one here. So even if we don't get a Yorion, we're still going to be a 60-card deck. It's rough spending picks on non-lands, but I think you still do it. It's rough spending too many picks on your mana base if you're trying to draft around Yorion. I'm not even sure if Yorion's in this cube. I didn't confirm, but we can do a 60-card deck regardless. Usually when I do a draft where I play every card I pick, I end up in the 50s for reference. So we're gonna end up with a deck that has like a lot of lands in it. Should we just go Teferi? White's usually open. I don't hate Teferi. I don't hate Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic could like give us some consistency over a 60-card deck. Tutor up those win cons. Ooh, speaking of consistency, how about that Memory Deluge card? I'm into it. I didn't even know that one was in this cube. That makes me excited. Should I grab a random sword? I'm not thrilled with these other cards. So one of the downsides of drafting a 60-card deck is that your dual lands have diminished power because you draw them less often, so your deck will naturally be less consistent. So that's something to really keep in mind. It's a lot easier to build like a good 60-card deck if you keep it monocolor, and then each additional color you add after that makes the deck worse. So I'm gonna grab Fate's Fetters here. Riftwing would be a decent one to blink with Yorion. And this is like a nice early play and nice late play. Kind of exactly what we're looking for. Carries a sword well. If it wasn't in the pack, I'd be grabbing the Giver of Runes. But I'm glad it's in the pack. Exarch, I've been explaining why I don't want to add a third color, and Exarch would very specifically be adding some color requirements, huh? Brain Freeze for the win. I guess like trading with Finks and then blinking with Yorion is decent. Not thrilled. Not thrilled about Kitchen Finks in my 80-card deck or whatever. 60-card. Yeah, so I don't like the idea of adding another color, but I'm gonna grab the Scarab God here just because it's so much better than everything else. We have a Black Source already. Treachery Wield, Gideon's here, Boros Signet's here. They're all great cards. I think I want the Treachery. Yeah, let's grab Treachery.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Unholy Diver, thanks for the 24 months. Good evening to you. Treachery is fixing. It's not very good fixing, but you can certainly fix sometimes with it. You want to turn 1 white source into 2 white, and you have 6 mana available. You can definitely do that. What's up, strategist? What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a pleasant evening. You want to bring back Arcanist? Did Arcanist get cut? So I was serious about this Scarab God. I should probably grab the Godless Shrine. I'm not that serious about it, though. It might be, like, easier to cut it and not have to worry about adding black to my mana base. I'm gonna grab the Archangel here. Yeah, in an ideal world, you get some, like, playable later pick cards. That just didn't happen here at all. Just not at all. Well, hello. Alright. 60 card Black Lotus, let's go. God, I love this fucking Yargle art. This is the art I use IRL for swords. The only thing that would make this better if it was in the old border. Glenn, Fact or Fiction, Palace Jailer, Prismatic Vista. I think I'm just grabbing the Fact or Fiction. Palace Jailer's a fucked up card. I don't know how good this deck is gonna be at protecting it though. Or like protecting yourself from not getting hit. Glenn's also kind of a fucked up card. What I'm most worried about in a 60 card deck is consistency though. And Vista and Fact or Fiction are the two that help the most with that. Whoa. Mana Drain and Force of Will. I'm gonna take the Drain. Might help this curve out a little bit. Mystic Confluence is a great one. And there's Tundra in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab the Confluence. Again, coming up with like enough actual playables, enough actual factual playables might be difficult. So waiting towards that over like mana considerations makes a lot of sense. So as much as I love Balance, as good of a card as Balance is, it's gonna be hard for us to build around Balance. Like this isn't gonna be a deck with like infinite mana rocks and stuff, right? You can already see that. So I think I'm just gonna grab the Shark Typhoon. I think Shark Typhoon plays really well in a control shell like this. It's a nice consistency card. This actually looks like kind of an insane Gearhulk deck, right? We have Mystic Confluence, Memory Deluge, Fact or Fiction, Mana Drain. Yeah, let's grab it. No Yorion yet. Yet. The great Sky Noodle cometh. Oh, Memory Deluge doesn't work with Gearhulk? Well, right, but the Memory Deluge finds the Gearhulk, is what I was saying. God. Obviously you don't flashback Memory Deluge with Gearhulk. That wouldn't be a combo. Thanks for keeping me honest, chat. So I love cards like Force Negation and Force of Will and Vintage Cube, just something that stops you from dying. I'm gonna grab the Teferi though. I think Teferi's a little bit better. Just a hair better. Ugh. This is ugly. Linbala, I guess. Not keen on land tax. Linval is kind of a sideboard card, many cookies. Good against mana dorks and twin and stuff. Land tax does not necessarily draw 3 per turn, and is an inconsistent card. And it's so much worse on the play than on the draw. And if your opponent just like happens to have mana dorks and mana rocks, and they just don't care, you just have a wasted card, wasted slot. We can only afford so many inconsistent cards in our 60 card deck, right? We kind of need every card to be like generally good. It's kind of the opposite of land tax. I would say don't play land tax ever, and you're like way closer to being correct than if you play it like sometimes, especially if you're playing in the main deck. Personally, I treated it like a sideboard card. I'll bring it in when I'm on the draw. In a 60 card deck, though, you're going to have it on turn 1 way less often, and that's where you want it. It'd be like having like a 1 of Aether Vial in your 80 card like Yorion Death and Taxes list, right? It just wouldn't be, it wouldn't be great. Wasn't land tax banned for a while? Land tax was banned for a while, and when it was unbanned, it did nothing and was rancid. People tried. The reason that land tax was originally banned was because it was quite good with the old mulligan rule, where you couldn't fucking mull. So you like had to keep your 1-landers if you had a land. You could mulligan if you had like all lands or 0 lands. And in that environment, shit like land tax is amazing. Shit like the that 1-mana artifact where like every card in your opponent's hand that's above 4 or whatever, they take the damage, that card becomes amazing. Ivory Tower becomes amazing, you know, if you just like have to keep these shit hands. And land tax also had a lot of ways to like convert the cards into real resources. Constructed cards, right? So like if you're building around land tax for a constructed deck, you get to play 4 of them, so you're gonna have it on turn 1 more often. Then you also get to play cards like Mox Diamond, and people have already talked about that book card where you put lands from your hand back into your library or whatever to dig them out again. You can't necessarily do that in Cube. You just have like a 1 of fucking land tax. It'd be like having a 1 of show and tell in your deck. It's like it's not a combo, it's not an engine. Loam with no fetches, right? Some cards aren't like inherently busted in and of themselves. They need a little bit of oil to make them work. Still no Yorion here, but this is a pretty sweet pack for us. I think I'm gonna grab the Azorius Signet. Azorius Signet takes up a spell slot, accelerates, and fixes. I like, if you're building a 60 card deck, I like Azorius Signet a lot better than a card like Tundra, which takes up a land slot. Ponder would also be a great consistency card. Batterskull would normally be great, but we already have like a couple... We've got some 5-drops, right? We've already got some angel type stuff. I wouldn't say that I'd never pick land tax in Cube, but I don't like pick it the first time around, right? It has to wheel, and then again, I treat it like a sideboard card. Here are the choices between a second Signet, Monastery Mentor, or Time Warp. I think I'm gonna grab the Time Warp. I'm gonna think about it for a little bit. Time Warp and Gearhulk is not a combo. Gearhulk can only flashback instants. Trinket Mage is actually hot with that Black Lotus. Let's grab Trinket Mage. I'm gonna agree with the Moto Auto Select. This is an interesting pack. We have some options for Mystical Tutor. We don't have a sweeper, but we do have some options. There's also 6-mana Elspeth and Upheaval. I feel like our late game is already pretty good to the point that we don't need upheaval. We're kind of a deck that just wants to make land drops for forever, too. We're not really like a ramp deck that can fully break upheaval. Yeah, let's grab Mystical Tutor, I think. Yes! The Sky Noodle! And there's also Wall of Omens here. What if we could add Wall of Omens back really late? It'd be like 3 cards in the pack. There's another white card, it's possible. If we're the only white control deck. So we do still need some more playables. Remember the Yorion's gonna be in the sideboard, and these are both mana dorks. So right now we only have fucking 22 playables. We need more. Probably gonna have to play that Geddon. I hope I don't have to play the Iona. Fuck. I said fuck just like looking at this Colonnade. I want the Colonnade so bad, but I think I need to pick the Spellbinder. Spellbinder is good with Yorion, yeah, and it does carry a sword. It's not actually bad here. I'm just pained taking it over Colonnade in a blue-white control type deck. Huh? No, I've done this before, Jace the Power Bottom. I would not have accepted the stip if I didn't want to. If I didn't want to jam it. I'm not... but I am not complaining about the stip at any point in time. Sometimes it's fun to be challenged. That's one of the reasons I ask people what their idea is for the stip before I accept, right? Because sometimes stuff's like a little too challenging. I did trophy with a 60-card deck once, but it was 60-card mono red, which was pretty insane. We actually like won a mono red mirror. Solitude's great here. Just like a nutty card, and then a nutty one to blink with Yorion. We got ECD. That's another good one to blink with Yorion. It's all coming together, folks. It's all coming together. This is what we needed. We needed some later playables to fill out the ranks. Is that why I don't take stips to trophy? Yeah, I don't do impossible stips. Third pack's been great for us, yeah. We got the Yorion that we wanted. Got some real nice blinkables. Got some consistency cards with Treant Mage for Black Lotus and Mystical Tutor for all the Mystical Tutor stuff. God, am I playing Passes Oracle just as a speed bump? Just as like a 2-mana 1/3 scry. It's not great, but like, it's not the worst either. We can scry 4 with it if we're blinking with Yorion. So this pick is between Spell Pierce and Batterskull. I think I'm supposed to take the Batterskull, but I kind of want the Spell Pierce actually. Ooh, hello, Time Warp. Batterskull is another blink target for Yorion, but we have all these 5s, right? We have this big, like, chunk of 5s. The Spell Pierce can slow the opponent down, give us more time. Nice. Elspeth wheeling, pretty important. Wall of Omens wheeling, very important. Fantastic. Yeah, just imagine if these were like random filler cards like Oust and stuff. It's kind of what you need. As is, we just have a card. We just have a deck that has like a lot of lands. It's gonna be like functionally a 28 land deck. Maybe that means that we played the Iona. I kind of don't hate it. Yeah, playing this with like 28 lands is very similar to playing a 19 land 40 card deck. I think I'm gonna leave the Iona out. I might board it in though. We could not play Scarab God. That would be a little ambitious. Even with Trinket Mage to grab Mox Jet. Oh right, Yorion's gotta go to the sideboard. Good call. Alright, get in, Iona. Good call. Do I lean one way or the other mana-wise? I do need double whites and double blues. Earlier on, I definitely need more double blue, though. It's either 14-14 or it's 15-13. I think I prefer 14-14. Oh. Just kidding. And again, we could cut Iona for one more island if we want. I guess I don't hate that. Let's find ourselves an opponent, Tom. Are we ever casting Geddon? Yeah. In a control mirror, we could cast Geddon. If we're ever like ahead on board. I think it's better than the 28th land. Remember that we've got like, usually I count Black Lotus and Mox Jet as lands, so we're kind of at like 29 land right now. We should be able to hit some land drops post Geddon is what I'm getting at. If we face aggro, we're gonna board it out and board out the Geddon.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, China Bull! Thanks for the sub, thanks for the 12 months. Cube hype! A lot of 5-drops? Yeah, some of them aren't actually 5-drops. Like Cloudskate is like more of a 2, and then Solitude you can pitch cast. So it's not as bad as it looks, but there are a lot of 5s for sure. For sure. Hey, thanks, Theo. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Kind of a tricky stip, but we ended up with like a 60-card deck that looks playable. We actually got the Yorion, and then we have like plenty of things to blink with the Yorion for the synergy to be worth it. One of the better Yorion decks I've drafted. I haven't drafted a ton of Yorion because it is tricky, but Absolutely, Vale. Sorry you've been having a rough one. Yeah, I suppose. Hate two-landers. We do have the Spell Pierce. A 3-drop. And like a 29 land deck. Do it as James Spellbinder. Just like chill on Spell Piercer forever.
Oh shit, what up?
Interesting. I think we take the Desperate Ritual, right? Make Desperate Ritual cost 4 mana. Bribery gets the Ulamog, and then we like Treachery or Solitude the Ulamog. We don't really care. Don't really care about that one. Care way more about the combo component of the opponent's deck. One more land, we can start casting our fucking angels. Yeah. Oh, I should put the Yorion to hand. Yeah. Oh well. Putting the Yorion to hand could have been important if I end up wanting to like blink the Spellbinder. Right now I like playing Drago with the Avacyn and the Spell Pierce. Do we just let Bribery resolve? I'm gonna check my deck real quick. Riftwing doesn't do anything, Gearhulk doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think we just let this fucking resolve. Our deck certainly doesn't suck. We do need an island for Treachery, but we have Solitude even if we whiff on the island. They beat this Geddon. So I kind of want to go like Baneslayer Angel Go. But this probably makes more sense. Oh, this is going to flip my Archangel, isn't it? That's funny. Are we even gonna cast this Armageddon, they ask? We're gonna cast it more often than we're gonna remember to bring Yorion to hand. If that gives any indicator. I'm pretty glad we didn't have Iona in there. I mean, I would have had to Spell Pierce the Bribery if we had Iona in the deck. Not trying to make you look dumb, Fierce Deity. Not trying to make you look dumb. Just trying to make myself look smart. And to do that,
What up?
I need to make you look dumb. Hey, Cayman, 218, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 26 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, we did keep that 2-laner on the play. It just, like, worked out. Love that shit. Turn 1, crack Black Lotus. Put Yorion in the hand. Go. I don't think that's a bad use of Black Lotus. Suspend Riftwing plus play Stowaway. And then turn 2 we can like get my loot on, play the Wall of Omens. We won't have mana drain on, which is a bummer. But if I like mana drain something, it's not like I can do anything with the mana. Put Yorion in the hand. Ooh, the werewolf flips. The werewolf fucking flips. I guess that's the benefit of fucking lotusing it out on turn 1, right? Does this have a removal spell for me? Do I get to connect? Do I get to connect? I do. Well, that's quite nice. I don't think there's any real benefit to Mystical Tutoring on upkeep here. Ooh, I should have attacked first before playing my land. Could have gotten a blue source for the drain. I think I had that in my head before my turn, but then just fucking YOLO played my land anyway. Gotta be careful this turn not to unflip my werewolf. Well, that's terrifying. Do I just get in again? What's the tag? Gen seems good, but like so does Mana Drain, right? Could try and resolve Time Warp here. I think I'm just supposed to grab the Spell Pierce. Yeah, that's why I said we gotta be careful not to flip the Seafaring Werewolf. I mean, flipping it wouldn't have been the worst thing ever. It, like, probably flips back at some point anyway. But the Riftwing coming off of Suspend, that's why I said, gotta be careful, because the Riftwing was coming off Suspend. Sorry if I wasn't clear about that. Nice. So they know about the Spell Pierce. They don't know about the Mana Drain. Then we're gonna untap. I have 4 damage, which is enough because I have 4. GG. Well, it's very clean, Yeah, the wolf flips, folks. The opponent plays 2 spells on their turn, so nighttime goes to daytime. The wolf would flip, out attack for 1, plus the Kitchen Finks is 4. Opponent was at 4. You're right that 5 is more than 4. You were wrong in that you were implying that I was going to be attacking for 5. So confident. Chat's so confident. So turn 2, I guess we're just putting Yorion to hand. Shit. Oh, it's self-thoughtseize? Bringing like Grizzlebranded or something? Can we beat an Inkwell? They do go to 7. So Inkwell has Shrouds. We're not going to be able to Treachery it. We're not going to be able to beat it through conventional means. We don't have any Sweepers. We don't have Balancer, Wrath of God, or what have you. But maybe just like playing Baneslayer. Elspeth downtick? Yeah. It might be hard for us to get there. Solitude can exile our own stuff to buy another turn. Might be something we have to do here. We're now Baneslayer, Solitude it, gain 5. There's a Time Warp in here too. Time Warp could be really nice. Armageddon so we get to block. That's an idea. That's an idea. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think we're getting Elspeth and Black Lotus in the same pile, unfortunately. But Elspeth is still like my best chance of winning, so I think I gotta grab the Elspeth, right? Fuck. Yeah, Time Warp would be clean. So we technically gain more life if we play the Baneslayer Angel and then Solitude it. But the Kitchen Finks might be better. How many cards do we have? Oh, we're gonna have to discard anyway. Yeah, let's fucking do the Baneslayer Angel thing. Finks is +5 life if we also want to exile it. Yeah, so is the Baneslayer though. They can kill the Baneslayer in response if they have a removal spell. Do we know if they have a removal spell? Their hand is like Glorybringer and 2 unknowns. Alright, I guess I play the Finks then. I guess Finks is safer. And then do I also just Solitude it now so I don't have to discard anyway? I kind of want to pitch the Yorion so the Yorion's useful. But Yorion lives through Glorybringer. The way Solitude works, you would not gain the life no matter what, no. You have to exile the creature. Oh man, Hero's Downfall. Could have wrecked me good. Well, let's get Baneslayer Angel down. Just in case, huh? Just in case of Glorybringer. Nice. Whew. Whew. That was a turn 2 fucking 7/10 hexproof island walking trampler in our deck that has essentially no sweepers. We had one out, and it was Elspeth. We had to swords our own creature to live. Oh, man. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. Cube is really fun. I agree. I agree. The sand seems awesome against Reanimator. We'll see, though. No, don't kill me before I get to Spell Pierce stuff. That's no. 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 No, this isn't cool. So last game they had a turn 2 Inkwell. This game they're firing one off turn 1, literal turn 1. Oh fuck. Hey ST Romano, thanks to Sadly for 12 months there. Yeah, they're up in their game. They have a Rishton import too. Fuck. Yeah, either Fate's Fetters or Treachery plus Yorion Blink could technically answer this. I do not think either of those would be fast enough. I don't think they're a realistic way for me to win this game. But thank you for pointing it out several times, chat. Everyone Russian. Share their obscure blinking aura's knowledge. I'm also aware of the thing! Yeah, I think I'm fucked. I think I am proper fucked here. All right, to game 3 we go. So they got a turn 2 inkwell and a turn 1 inkwell. I think both were on the play, right? Hopefully they slow it down this next game and do a turn 2, or do a turn 3 or something. Give me a turn. Give me a turn to hold up Spell Pierce. I had the spell. I was so happy to have the Spell Pierce in the opener. I was like, Spell Pierce to Fairy. How do I lose? Oh, right. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna mull this. Okay. I'm not thrilled about this, but I'm gonna keep it. I guess I've been the island. Just like, hope I don't draw Mana Drain. Look at me remembering that Yorion exists. No end of turn in Tomb. Love it. Love it. No rat either. I wonder what their hand looks like. Ooh. Hello, memory. Uh-oh. I did hope that they would take it at least until turn 3. And it appears that that's what's happening. We got it. We got the combo of 6 lands and a... or 6 mana and an Elspeth. Hell, just playing the Baneslayer Angel could maybe race. Whoopsie! Just fix it up here. What a match. Yeah, what a match, Yeah, there's like Island, Time Walk could beat me here. Damnation doesn't quite do it. Doesn't quite do it. The little kitchen stinks that could. GG. What a match, huh? What a fucking match. Can close it out. You'd be furious to lose with 1, 2, and 3 inkwells. It's a lot of inkwells. Especially against a blue-white, a 60-card blue-white control deck with no sweepers. Unless you count Elspeth down ticking. Last opponent's mono red. Yeah, we can beat mono red. We got Baneslayer Angels and Wall of Omens and Fate's Fetters, Kitchen Finks. Just need to draw well, right? Just need to draw well. Yeah, we can keep this. It's not like an amazing hand or whatever, but we're just like playing out a 3-1 on 2 and then tree engaging for Lotus. Could spend this turn Mystical Tutoring for mana drain. I think I like just jamming my shitters, just playing Tree Mage, getting Lotus. I think that's better.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Dark Drew 213, thanks for the sub, thanks for 48 months. Athas's Oracle, love it. Maybe I'm not supposed to get Lotus, maybe I'm supposed to get Mox Jet. I just cast a fairy next turn. I think if you're playing a deck with Yawgmoth's Will, running out Thassa's Oracle on 2. Totally reasonable. Huh. Well, that's certainly tempting. Hopefully I don't get Storm comboed here. The turn before I'm going to have actual disruption. Fuck. Yeah. Note that High Tide does make my islands also tap for more. It is a symmetrical effect, not one-sided. Doesn't do anything here, but if they play a draw 7, could end up nattering. Like that one. Go gadget, new hand. Fuck. Exile a goblin. Yeah, single goblin. God, Frantic Search is so good. Yeah, maybe they'll tendrils me for Xaxes and we can like Solitude our Treat Mage. Ooh. Let the Frantic Search bin to Grizzlebrand there. They probably have more draw 7s for this Nar set. Nar set finds Reanimate, sure. You think this is going well? I'm not sure I agree. I'm not sure I agree with that one. Desire for 8. So I'm gonna let this resolve, but like, it's mostly just to see more of their deck. As opposed to like, continue because I think I can beat a Desire from 8 in this spot. Yeah, they don't have the red floating anymore. I already drew a card for the turn due to my opponent's first draw 7. So the Narset prevents me from drawing any at all here. Alright, so now they just have a win with Thassa's Oracle without even having to draw 7 with Grizzlebrand. It's pretty sweet. Again, just looking at their deck. Okay. So they got Solemn in there, they got Dark Ritual. In terms of counters, it actually doesn't look like they have very many. It looks like they have that single mana drain as their only counter, and then a single duress, and then the rest of their deck is like draw and fast mana. This is sort of matchup where I really wish I had my own draw 7, or I'm sorry, my own Narset to gunk up their draw 7s. ECD's coming to play ability is kind of bad. The second ability is really nice. And Vola's good against Grizzlebrand. I think I keep, yeah, I'm just gonna keep this the same. think we mull this. Been warp maybe? How do we feel about turn 1 Spellbinder?
Oh shit, what up?
I think that's some good pressure. Multiple draw 7s over there. I kinda wanna take their Strix. Make it cost 4 at least. They might just like go to like Dimir Signet into Strix though. They might just not care at all. I kinda wanna hit the Dimir Signet. Holy crap. Mana Traders with a $100 donation saying, hey man, like donate today, we're gonna donate to big to small streamers today. Can we link them to give them some push? You wanna link other Mana Traders streamers? The best timing to do that is near the end of my stream, when I can like raid folks and stuff. But if you would like to link a few folks in the chat, you are welcome to do so, Mana Traders. You can do that. You have my permission. Since you asked so extremely generously. Since you've been so so good supporting the stream. You love Mana Traders? I also love Mana Traders. I've been using their service a lot lately. In all my like modern and legacy streams. It's a good way to be able to like play multiple decks without having to like literally own every card. I have to shave again. I get to shave again. Turnabout is actually the best card to add to the cost of in their hand. Turnabout and Time Spiral. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit the Turnabout. The shave stream was the best? It was, yeah. A lot of people watched the YouTube for that as well. So the Strix can slow me down, but at least the Finks can attack into the Strix decently. Then maybe we can get a blue source. Make a shark, make a value shark. But yeah, there's a link in the stream description if you want to check out Mana Traders. And what folks do you want to plug? What folks do you want to plug Mana Traders? I assume it's some smaller streamers in the Magic, in the Mana Traders community. I would have been the Dimir Signet. Bidding Solemn lets me get in for 3 more damage that turn. Was also tempting. This keeps them from casting Spiral this turn. Dark Magician's probably grabbing a piece of fast mana. I wish I had like one piece of interaction here. But I just don't really. What if there was a turn I could have gotten Yorion to hand earlier? I think I was using my mana every turn. Yeah, like I played Kitchen Finks as soon as I had 3. And then I made a Shark. Is this a Yorion step? It is. And we are here in the finals against a combo deck. Hoping we don't die. There's the High Tide. That's probably what they petitioned for him. We're probably gonna see Spiral here. Our Turnabout still generates mana, even costing 2 more. Probably Turnabout first. Frantic Search, even groovier. I hope I don't lose because I down-ticked on the Signet instead of the Solemn. I think they could have gone for the combo a turn sooner if I don't hit the Signet, though. But maybe that's wrong. I also had like 2 draws towards like a sword or a piece of interaction. A lot of mana. None of these are counter spells. Do they get there? I mean, we only have a few counters in the deck, right? We've got like 3. But then there's also like Fact or Fiction and Memory Delusion stuff. We were running really well, yeah. You like the same hand here. Alright, at this point, we've had a lot of draws towards a counter. I guess Duress would have hit it. Oh, well, if I'd had a counter and a Gear Hulk. We're mana short of playing a Gear Hulk, though. Because I put the Yorion into my hand for no reason. Y'all realize you don't have to crack an LED, right? Say you're playing a Time Spiral, and if the Time Spiral gets countered, you have a backup card that you want to play. You won't necessarily want to crack LED in response to your Spiral, if you don't know that the opponent's got a counter or not. Am I getting a turn? It looks like I'm getting a turn. Fairy can't down tick on the Grizzlebrand. If we just attack with Strix, they have to trade, which is kind of humorous. If we attack with everybody, take 6 and gain 7. Yeah, too bad we can't Gear Hulk Time Warp. That'd be pretty great. guess I play the Signet out. They'll put me in exactly 6 for the Gear Hulk. Gear Hulk can't flashback sorceries. It only flashes back instants. Wow, well I feel like we got very lucky there. Hey Corbato, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 31 months. Cube is good. I agree. I agree. Oh, Twitch is, or Mana Traders is plug in the tunneling cat. Sweet. Oh, I think I've raided the tunneling cat before. I've either rated her, or maybe I just follow her on Twitter. But I've definitely watched her stream before. Love it. Yeah, folks, go give the tunneling chat a follow. Why not, huh? Just currently trophy hunting with some rhinos. This has been a Mana Traders inspired pluggerino. Plug in a smaller streamer. Gear hulking memory deluge does not do anything, no. Because you haven't spent any mana on the memory deluge. Is that Emrakul drinking a juice box? I think that is. I think that's her avatar. Is Emrakul drinking a juice box? A grape juice box, to be specific. Already amazing. So these are cards that I don't mind in the matchup, right? Memory Deluge is a card that I would like to draw in the matchup. Linval is good against Grizzlebrand. The issue is the hand is way too fucking slow. I think we have to send it back. This is better. I'm gonna keep this and bin the Finks. Apply some pressure. Spellbinder is like one of my better draws, I think. One of the better threats. If they have Athalia, Gear Hulk Deluge would let you see one card, yeah. Let you draw a card. Or are we just facing a turn 2 Grizzlebrand here in game 3? Just like a drastically different deck than the other 2 games. Nope, that's a Signet. Can I draw a Mox to Spellbinder on turn 2? That'd be hot. I cannot. Maybe I should have Wall of Omens to try and draw Black Lotus. Narset finds Reanimate. We get to clear the Narset, but I don't have anything to deal with that Reanimate right now. Spellbinder doesn't do it. Spellbinder doesn't do the trick. So I think I don't Spellbinder. I think it goes Signet into Wall of Omens. And the idea behind this is now we have a better chance of finding an answer to the Grizzlebrand. Cantrip towards a treachery or a Teferi bounce or something. Something along those lines. Oh, one interesting thing about Spellbinder, if we had played Spellbinder, is that if we did find an answer to the Grizzlebrand, like a Teferi bounce or whatever, we'd be repping lethal instead of just 3 damage to their 5. Delusion to Solitude would be decent. They would gain a lot of life, but it'd be better than them having a Grizzlebrand. I think Treachery would be our best draw here by far, right? Come on! Come on! Yeah, shit. Well, folks, I think I'm fucked. I think they get to win. I think that's what happens here. The sneakiest of Mizatos gets to take it home. They probably had it anyway, you know, even if I do, like, steal Grizzlebrand. The nice thing about stealing Grizzlebrand with Treachery specifically is that I'll maybe find Disruption, too. For, like, drawing 14 cards. Maybe I find, like, a Spell Pierce or something for this turn. But yeah, it should just be, like, comically easy for them to win now. At least I can Deluge again? I don't think I can. I think they're gonna win this turn. Savory Cookie with the health advice. Just flash it back with Gear Hulk. Any problems you have in life, just flash it back with Gear Hulk. Parking ticket, flash it back. Them having to play a draw 7 there instead of having Desire. Oh, here it is though. Technically possible for a Desire for 8 to whiff. Turnabout makes it way less likely. Yeah, no real reason for them not to mana drain. You don't think Turnabout is ever fair play? I think if you're using Turnabout as a fog, that's pretty fair. Every once in a while it comes up. Oracle is their win condition. They killed us with it in game 1. Right here, Oracle wouldn't be enough. I think they have to Dark Petition for their other draw 7, and then do that to get the Mind's Desire back. If we'd just seen Tendrils in their deck, I wouldn't be making them go through the motions here. But their win's a little trickier than that. Yep, there's the twist. And that's their second draw 7, so we don't even get a card, thanks to Narset. I'm a little surprised they didn't Cabal Ritual in there. Oh, they don't have to Cabal Ritual. Right. No, this is good. Save it for post-Twister. Make sure that they can get the spell for Dark Petition. No, that's good. And now they desire for their whole library. Should we make them show us the Oracle? Make sure they didn't board it out. Oh, there it is. Alright, you win. We invested that much time. We invested that much time into watching them combo. Might as well, right? Yeah, the deck was sweet. Nice stip. One of the better Yorion decks I've had, for sure. For sure. You want to do a Browntown stip? Yeah, that'd be fine.